So, finally got outside a little bit. I was gonna do some breathing here just to end the day. I'm down here by the lake. So we'll do 3 rounds of Wim Hof and with a breath hold in between. So the first round is 30 deep breaths. You hold your breath and then you do it again. It's not a set number of 30. Once you get into a rhythm and you understand how to practice it, the 30 turns in anywhere to 30 to 50 each round. So you can play with it, but you can breathe nose, mouth, whatever you'd like. Sit down when you do this, all right? Don't stand up, because if you get lightheaded, you want to be securely fastened to the ground, right? Rooted. So find your breath, the first 5. So it's an inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Inhale, exhale, long breath, exhale. Each breath you try to expand and take a deeper breath every time. So inhale through your nose, exhale. Again. Start to breathe just through the nose. Just through the mouth now. Ten more. Hold your breath. Take a really big breath in. And squeeze your neck as if you're pressing the back of your head into a table or the wall. And squeeze that air up into the back of your skull. And then try to almost stack and compress your body and try to squeeze the air up into your brain. And then exhale. Take a couple breaths in through the nose, just to gather yourself. If you're lightheaded, that's okay. I actually feel a cramp in my hip. There should be no tension in your body. Twist, Stretch yourself out. And then you start again. 30 breaths. Inhale. Twenty more. And now take a few inhales through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Those are throttle down breaths. So inhale, catch your breath, right? Calm down. Inhale. Straighten your spine. There should be no tension in your body. And your body is stacked upon itself, your spine. And your head is straight. And your breathing is even. Hold your breath. Observe the heart beating in your chest, your heart. You can take one more inhale, exhale. Even out the pressure in your torso. And if there's any tension or discomfort, move that area while you hold your breath. Check your posture and just sit there. Observe what's going on in your body. Listen. Whenever you're ready, you take a big breath in. Hold and squeeze that air up into the back of your skull. Just gently activate that part of your brainstem. You're flexing the base of your skull. Push your chin back. Squeeze the air. Relax. Take a few throttle down breaths. Catch your breath. And you start again. Relax. Start to straighten your spine. Even out your breath. Take one more inhale, exhale. And hold your breath. One more time, try to squeeze a little air out. Hold your breath. 3, 2, 1. Big breath in. Hold. Squeeze that up into your base of your spine, base of your skull. No tension down here. Wiggle that out. Move, relax. Exhale, relax. One more breath in. Hold. Squeeze the base of your spine, the base of your neck. You can even shrug. Hold and relax. Catch your breath. Breathe normal. You may have some phlegm that came up. It's okay. Breathe normal and just sit and observe what's going on in your body. Inhale through your nose. Just your nose. Inhale. And see if you can feel the wind coming in through your nostrils, right or left. And just put your attention at the entrance of your nose. And that's called Anapana, observation of breath. And just watch. And you may observe more air is coming in through the right nostril, the left nostril. The exhale is actually warmer than the inhale because it was in your body. And just see if you can feel any tingling, vibration, itching, warmth, just at the entrance of your nose. And you can meditate there as long as you'd like. And now come and see if you can feel the heart beating in your chest. Observe. Just relax your chest, relax your torso, relax your breath, and see if you can catch it in the pauses between inhale and exhale. So in the breath hold, you're still. And see if you can feel your heart beating. Take a breath. Exhale. See if you can feel your heart beating in your chest. On the hold. Relax. Inhale. Exhale. Observe. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe as you want. And start to come back to your body. So, that's an example. That was 16 minutes there. So, the transition between rounds, those little breaths in between, are there to help you not get dizzy and not pass out. Those small inhales and exhales. So every breath in the Wim Hof doesn't have to be a, one of those breaths. But it, or like this, where you're creating like this vortex of air that's coming into your torso. And it's, like I've talked about in my previous videos, it's your breath that moves your lymphatic system and helps with your blood circulation. It oxygenizes all of your cells. And why is the lymphatic system important? Because this is what carries our white blood cells and our immune cells and fluids. And this is a major player in our immune system. And so with your breath, if you can get that moving efficiently, you'll have an efficient immune system. And you can see this breathing exercise actually calms the nervous system, even though you can get a little startled when you first start it because of you're hyperventilating a little bit. But if you do it with those transitions in between, it's controlled hyperventilation. And those deep breaths are a direct link to your nervous system in your brain. And these breaths are activating your brainstem. And this is your survival, this is your fight or flight. And it oxygenizes your brain, and so it promotes not just your brainstem, but it activates your entire brain, all levels. I consider that there's three main layers to your brain. You have the cortex of your brain, which as we evolved, the brain got a little bit bigger. This is the outer shell of the brain. You have your midbrain, which is often called the mouse brain, which is emotion and navigation, and you can consider it mid-level survival. And then we have our lizard brain, which is our original brain, which is fight or flight, digestion, and I guess you can say movement. But movement was evolved as the brain got bigger, and we evolved our midbrain and our temporal lobes. And so as the brain got bigger, our movement got more sophisticated, just like our ability to think. And so activation of your brain, you want your brain working. That's the thing. I don't know how I got talking about my brain, but your brain, everybody's brain. But this coronavirus nonsense, the message hasn't changed. Okay, live healthy. This breathing exercise here is a direct therapeutic method that you can use to raise your immune system. And if you can just try it, try these exercises, and it'll help boost your immune system. Go outside and do this. And so it's a direct way to boost your immune system and activate your brain and all organ function and promote digestion. And so the Wim Hof method we go jump in the lake. so maybe I will. But and so clean your lungs and promote lung function, because the coronavirus attacks your lungs. And so pollution, there's an example of it right there. So we have pollution in the air, we have electromagnetism and 5G and radiation, and these are the things that the lightning that swims within our environment. We have a thinning ozone layer, so we have radiation from the sun, and so we're evolving too, just like our planet, and we've destroyed and poisoned rivers, we've cut down rainforests, and eventually, you know, it'll be like a large industrial planet like this. Or we can begin to clean everything up and preserve the planet. Because, you know, the world community basically came up with, you know, it's a bad idea to blow ourselves up with nuclear proliferation, which has been the game we've been playing for the past 100 years. You know, the race to get the bomb. Well, a lot of those wars and those conquests, those are over. And so, in a way, this coronavirus is the remnants of all the wars we've fought over the past 100 years. And so we have to take step towards just forging a better planet and preserving the planet, preserving life and our society, and it's just you know, like I said, this is the remnants of all the wars. There's blood on the hands of all countries, and so now let's make a deal. And so that's maybe that's what we're doing. And so this coronavirus brought countries to the table where now we have a common enemy. And maybe that's what it did, is it somehow brought us together, brought people to the table, not to like each other, but to work together. If there truly was a world catastrophe, they say that, you know, our countries weren't ready for the coronavirus, but look how well we coordinated our efforts with the coronavirus. We were prepared. That's what's, nothing is perfect, and nothing that any politician does is right. So, because everything's become so politicized, and whatever the other side does, they're wrong, and whatever the other side does, they're right. And it's like, you know, two sides of a coin. Like you're playing chess, you know, black must win or white must win. And so it's just like, I don't know, it's making us take inventory of our, just the way that we've come to civilize ourselves. It's just interesting. So how'd we get on this? We did breathing exercises. So activation of your thought, and then contemplate some things. These are ancient breathing exercises. It doesn't have to be, you know, a ritual or a yoga practice. There's no, you don't have to believe in any deity to practice yoga, to live Zen. There's no, there's no God forced upon you with breathing exercises, and that's why it's very scientific, but it can be used therapeutically, because rituals in temples around the world, they use deep breathing exercise and prayer. That's actually the original Orthodox Christian teachings and ways to get into deeper prayer, is use your breath and offer up your prayers from your heart with your breath, and that's how, you know, whatever God you pray to, you know, we have to be able to respect others, and just and however God finds it his or her way into our heart. You know, God enters our hearts in all kinds of, you know, strange and inconceivable ways. And who am I to tell a man his journey, you know? But I do believe that this is our home. Look at that. Is the Earth flat? No, I think it's round. I think Earth is the prettiest planet, and we should do whatever we need to do to protect it. I think we should stop fighting. I think we should stop fighting wars and wasting money on that. And I think we should be, you know, innovators and I don't know, star travelers, and maximize technology, but not at the risk of the society. You know, we've electrified the earth with all of our electromagnetism and our machines and things like this and radar. And so we've come to realize that the frequencies that all of our electronic devices